Hey friends, happy Friday. I'm coming to you all late tonight because I've been on the road for the majority of the day. And at first, when I finally got to my destination, I thought, probably no one will even miss this. So I could just go to sleep because I'm tired. But then I was like, no, because I made a promise to myself that I was going to do this for every Friday, and I made this commitment for um, potentially something bigger, something down the road, something that I have been encouraged to do by several of you who are close to me, and this has kind of been a trial run to see how it goes. So I made that commitment to do this every Friday, and so here I am. And actually, it's really interesting because um, that is actually what inspired my food for thought tonight, which is actually a quote that I posted not too long ago, but it goes something along the lines of, what would you be able to accomplish if you never broke a promise you made to yourself? And that, I don't even remember how I came across that quote, but it was one that really shifted my way of thinking, because how many times do we promise ourselves things, we promise those around us things that will do something, that will say something, that we're going to follow through on something, and at the end of the day, usually the promise that gets broken first is the promise that we make to ourselves, right? Like, we're always, not everyone, but many of us, and not all of our promises, but many of us end up kind of bailing on ourselves, basically. And so that's what I want to ask you is, what promise have you made to yourself that you've broken, that you want to recommit yourself to? I would love to hear what you're promising to yourself, and what you're going to do to hold yourself accountable to that promise, and make sure that you do not break that promise to yourself under any circumstances, no matter how late you might have to stay up, no matter how early you might need to get up in the morning, no matter what TV show you might need to cut out, what food you may need to cut out, what people you may need to cut out. No matter what the adjustments are that you need to make, what's the promise that you're committing to keeping for yourself no matter what? So I'm curious to hear your thoughts. I have a promise that I've made to myself that I'm actually really excited for, another project that I'm working on, and I can't wait to share it with you all. But for now, I have to keep you wondering. You all have an awesome weekend. Mwah.